Hey guys, I'm Carly from All the Pretty Books. I hope you're doing so well. I am doing what I said I would do in the last video. My dog just came charging into the room and shook everything. Alistair, Padfoot, Dumbledore. You know better than to be in here, honey. Hello again and welcome. Sorry about that. My dog is not allowed in my book room simply because I don't want there to be dog hair all over everything. I love my dog, don't get me wrong. But I just don't want there to be dog hair all over my books. So, anyway, he's out playing with his toys. So if you hear a squeaker toy off in the distance, he's busy playing with those. Anyway, I said in the video last week that I wanted to show you this box set right here. So that's exactly going to be what I do today. But really quick, for those who are new to my channel, like I just said, I'm Carly. I've been collecting Harry Potter books since roughly 2009. I actually started with screen-used Harry Potter movie props from movie 1. I still have a few, but most of them I sold off to have, or to be able to buy rare and signed books, which I then went into. And I still collect those. And then I went into translations, which is what I have in this room in here. And I started collecting those in 2014. So, yeah. I also co-host a podcast with Melanie, Eric, and sometimes Peter called Dialogue Alley. And we have so much fun. And we just discuss the ins and outs of mostly translation collecting, but not always. We also look at other things that go on in the collection universe, or the Harry Potter collection universe. But anyway, I really want to jump into this box set. I have wanted this box set since I first saw it advertised on the Nanmee publisher website. They are the Thai books or Thai Harry Potter translation publisher. They are really nice to work with, and they just make great books. The books are illustrated by Arch Apollar or Apollar Arch. I'm not sure the order of those two names, so I apologize. But I think I usually say Apollar Arch. But he is the one who illustrated the 20th anniversary Thai box set that is phenomenal. And you can buy that art now available in Finnish, Brazilian Portuguese, and I believe Italian. And just a refresher of what book 1 looks like. This is the first book. This is the hardcover. Isn't that phenomenal? I love everything about this cover. Here's the back side, the spines, the box set itself, the hardcover box set itself of the Thai 20th anniversary box set is also incredible. I did a video on that when it came out. I will put the link down below as well. You can also see all 7 of these books on my website, as well as in the video all about these books here. There is also internal illustrations, which I'm also hoping that there are internal illustrations in these books here. So this box set is called like the Hogwarts school box set. It is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Quidditch Through the Ages, and Tales of Beedle the Bard. And when I saw that the Thai box, or when I saw that the Thai publisher and that same illustrator was doing these books, I knew I had to have them in the box set. I usually don't care too much about Quidditch Through the Ages or Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. They're fun covers, but for whatever reason I'm drawn to Tales of Beedle the Bard, and I refuse to admit to myself that I'm also collecting translations of that. But I secretly am. But when I saw the covers of this on their website, of these 3, I couldn't just buy the Tales of Beedle the Bard. I had to have the box. Because the box itself, we'll get into the box before we get into the other stuff, is really well done. You have the Hogwarts house colors, and it looks almost metallic. It is not. It is actually just board. It is a really nice board. The joints are really nice. They're nice put together. They withstood shipping from Thailand to here, and then they withstood, so I picked them up when I met up with my friend in England, when I did that trip to England, France, and Germany, and they withstood the trip home in my suitcase really well. And what I also really like is the shading on the house colors. It looks like it's inset. It's not, it's flat. It just looks inset because of everything they've done. Also, when you look at the inside of the box, and I'll get a close-up so you can see, there's a liner here that also looks like it's inset. It's also flat, but it's of the house colors as well. And the back side. There's the top. And the bottom. So pretty much everything here is really nice. I don't read Thai, so I can't read what's across in this ribbon right here. But I do know this says J.K. Rowling, so I know that much. And I do know it has the Wizarding World logo right down here. But I love how the words are integrated into the art. It is pretty seamless there. And the illustrator is really good about that. He integrates everything together so it doesn't look like it sticks out, which I really enjoy. The publisher, their name is up here. And so much gold foiling. I love this box. I love everything about this box. The construction, the wrapping, the colors. So well done. Now we get into the books. So like I said, we have the Tales of Beedle the Bard, which I'll go through first. Quidditch Through the Ages, and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And look at the Tales of Beedle the Bard. I mean, silver foiling with this lovely kind of plum colored background. And I really love like the angles mixed with the round. Like you've got curves and angles. It's sharp. It's not. We have flowers over on this side. We have death over on this side. Really, really cool. And I love like the swish in between the two skeletal arms. I just can't believe that the illustrator just drew that. And I like how there's a lot going on, but you can still very, very clearly see what is going on. Much like his other illustrations, I remember the other books too, like for the box set 1 through 7, there's a lot going on, but you can still very clearly see the illustrations themselves. And I really appreciate that. It doesn't look cluttered. It looks very well detailed. And it's just so pretty. Anyway, Tales of Beedle the Bard. This is probably my favorite Tales of Beedle the Bard cover. Not even probably. It is my favorite Tales of Beedle the Bard cover. For sure. And the backside. I love it. I love it. I love the tale of the three brothers. And I love how there's an image from the three brothers on the backside. Look at the spines. Oh, so well done. I love this book. I love the book art. And the end pages. They're that wonderful kind of almost matching plum color. A little bit more vibrant, a little bit more red. But I really like that. And just flipping through, there are internal illustrations, so I will definitely show you those. This illustrator is so talented, you guys. And I also really enjoy how different artists, that's one of the reasons why I collect cover art from all over the planet, of this series is how different artists render the same stories so differently. So these are books that I would say, much like the 20th anniversary, I haven't even looked at the other two yet, but just from seeing that one and the box and knowing how phenomenal the 1 through 7 box set is of the Thai, if you're on the fence, if you're thinking about buying even just one of these from the Thai publisher, I would do it. They are fabulous. And they're well made. Picking up the Beedle the Bard again, like the boards are really, really thick. They're really nice. They're really sharp. They're really pointy. Another thing that I really like is like the spooky death character amongst all of the other fairy tale characters here. And he's like big, bold, and center. I don't know, and everything else is just not. But he's not off-putting though. He's not necessarily off-putting and scary. Like if I were to see that in a bookstore, I would definitely want to read the book. And Quidditch Through the Ages. I love this cover. I love his snitch. I love the quaffle and the bludgers. You can see the Quidditch players up top. Like, how well done are those? And it looks to me like, just from looking at the cover, it looks like the illustrator had so much fun drawing this. And I love to see illustrators enjoying what it is that they're doing. And it feels like the illustrator enjoyed doing this. You can see the Quidditch pitch way up in the background. And, you know, it looks like that's probably Kenilworth Wisp down there, the author. And I love it. And this one has gold foiling. I love the cream colored boards. I think that goes so well with the color palette used. And the backside also is great. Does not disappoint. Oh, I love it. We have a broom on the spine, which, I mean, we should. It's Quidditch. But it's so good. And what I really like about, like, this broom here is it's on the spine. It's a tiny spine. It's a thin spine, but it doesn't look crammed. It doesn't look like they had to, like, squeak it down to make it fit. It looks like it just fits so well, and it looks good. Like sometimes when you take an image and you know, resize it or, make it fit onto certain things, it looks too small and it looks forced to fit. This one looks just right. So, well done there. And I like how on the gold foiling you have like the Quidditch stands. I think that's clever. I think that's so very clever. It's just everything about this book, much like the other, is very appealing to the eye. But it's differently so. Like this book, it makes me smile to look at. This one I know I'm supposed to like learn lessons from, just from looking at the cover. Even if I don't necessarily know what it's about, I would look at it and feel like it's at least fairy tales, Grimm's fairy tales or something like that. Or something interesting is going on. But this one just looks like fun. And it looks like the illustrator had so much fun like coming up with how to draw the snitch. Oh man. Isn't that great? And the end papers are beautiful blue. Look at that. I love the color used. I think it sets off the cream and the red and the gold so well when you open it up. And, oh cool. Just like in keeping with the Hogwarts box sets, they have the library punch cards up in the front. And there's wonderful internal illustrations in here too, so I will definitely go through those here. And Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I really enjoy this cover. Of the three, it's weird because green and blue I'm usually drawn to the most out of all the colors. Out of all of them, I would have to probably say, I think this one may be my favorite because it's just so happy to look at. But I really do love the colors used in this one as well. I like the gold foiling. I think that fits. I like the beasts used. And I love Newt Scamander down here. Newt Scamander is one that I wish we could have explored more with books. He's a very fun character to me. And I was very sad to see the movie franchise flop. And I really enjoyed especially movie one. He was really fun to watch. And I really enjoyed how Eddie Redmayne brought him to life. And I really would have enjoyed, I think, a book rendering of the series because I enjoyed Newt so much. I enjoyed how he kind of went about exploring the world. So I was very sad that didn't get to go as far as I would have enjoyed. I love the unicorn up here. And interestingly, unlike the other two, the spine is just a carryover of the whole cover. So there's the whole cover. It's kind of a one piece. And there's the back side. More little cute beasties. And I love how the illustrator, again, I love how the illustrator picked them. They're very elegantly drawn. I also think out of the Hogwarts school books, the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is probably my least favorite of the three. I don't know why. Here are the end papers. I do like, it's kind of a deep olive green, which I think suits the cover art nicely. And of course, there's wonderful internal illustrations in here too. So we'll go through those as well. I would love to have your opinion on these three books right here. Of course, I'm very much a fan. And like I said, of all of the Tales of Beedle the Bard covers that I own and that I've seen, this one is by far my favorite. There's some other really good ones, don't get me wrong, but wow. And all three of these are just wow factor for me, but this illustrator is so talented. I've looked at his website, and I'll put that down below as well, and everything is just so much fun to look at. I love super talented people. These stickers and things also came in the box set. They were just way in the box, and I wasn't paying attention. So my bad. I hope y'all are doing so well. That rounds out the video. I've got to get ready for work tomorrow, and I've got to go make bread for friends at work. We have a wonderful, fun new episode of Dialogue Alley out. I will put that information down below as well as my website and where to find me on my socials. If you have questions about collecting Harry Potter, don't hesitate to reach out, and I look forward to talking to you. With that, I'm going to say y'all are great. Don't forget how magical you are. Thanks for watching, and always happy collecting, and good night.